So last week on Arrow, Quentin died a bunch of times, and Oliver was sad with Laurel. This episode, Oliver wakes up on Lee and you, and Lila's just like, "Hey, yo, Oliver, Monitor wants us to build a big ass bomb," and Oliver's just like, "Yeah, okay." I mean, everybody's just like, "Well, what the hell are we doing here?" But Oliver's just like, "Guys, chill out. Let's just do this, and so we can go home." And then everybody's just like, "Fine, whatever." So you might realize that the island isn't as blown up as it was the last time, because last time it kind of looked like, Anyway, the reason why it's not blown up is because some energy crap or something like that, and that's why it's like all lush and green, Yeah, it's kind of a dumbass reason, but whatever. Energy apparently makes trees grow hella quick. It's trees on steroids. And so Oliver's just like, "Hey, yo, guys, can I talk to my kids?" And then he's just like, "Hey, yo, kids, I'm gonna die in like a couple days." And, they get hella sad. But, and then especially freaking Mia with her bitch-ass self decides to start acting bitchy again. But, whatever. I mean, William's like over there just like being like a normal person being sad. But Mia started bitching. She makes me mad. So Diggle is still hella angry at Lila for not telling him anything and for working for the Monitor. And she's just like, "Yo, John, he saved my life back when I was supposed to be all blown up." And then, John's just like, "Yeah, good for you. I still hate his ass." So, I don't know. Anyway, Roy, Dinah, and Renee, they're for some reason coming to the island, but they get blown up, and we see chunks of the plane fall down to the island, and then so the group decides, "Hey, yo, guys, we gotta split up." So half of them go to rescue Roy and Dinah and Renee, and the other half they have to go find the plutonium that fell from the plane to complete the bomb. So Oliver's just walking around with Laurel, and Laurel's just like, "Hey, yo, you gotta spend more time with your kids. Why'd you take me with you? Why didn't you take me or whatever?" And Oliver's just like, "I'm just giving her space, And then Laurel's just like, "Yeah, that's a dumbass approach, Just go spend time with your family." And Oliver's just like, "Yeah, okay." So Diggle is still hella mad at the fact that Lila is working for the Monitor, but they take their surrogate, adopted son, whatever the hell he is, and he's like, "Hey, yo, don't worry, guys, it's gonna be okay, later in life, you adopt me and it's gonna be all good." So that's a thing, I guess. So back at the camp, Mia is being much more of a bitch than usual, and she decides, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna go after Dad or Oliver for no reason." And then William's just like, "Chill the F out." And then, Mia's just like, "Yeah, okay, fine." I hate her ass so much. Freaking so bad. Anyway, Diggle finds Renee, and Renee's hella messed up. And Dinah as well, but Dinah's not as messed up. And they're just like, "Hey, yo, we gotta go get Roy." So, they run off to do their own thing. So, Oliver and, what's-her-face, Laurel, they find the bomb thingo, but they get attacked by the dude from season 1. The terrorist guy from the flashbacks in season 1. He is for some reason back. And then they decide to fight, so Oliver just shoots, the people who are already dead in the face again. And I was hella confused at this point, right? So Oliver's just like, "Yo, Laurel, take the bomb. I'ma go kill the dude again." So, Oliver's just walking through the forest, and suddenly freaking Yao Fei shows up, the Asian dude from season 1. And Oliver's just like, "Oh, I'm tripping balls, man." But no, Yao Fei is just for some reason alive, whatever. So Yao Fei's just like, yo, Oliver, how you doing, bro? You're still brash and impatient all the time. You gotta like calm down and assess the situation. But Oliver's just like, nah, fam, I need to kill the dude again for some reason. But you know, whatever. So turns out that Roy has his arm stuck under some rubble from the crashing plane, and he can't feel it, so it's probably like crushed. And then Diggle and his son, they're just like, yo, we gotta get this arm out of here, you know, whatever. And then Dinah, you know, she like finds Laurel in the forest, and they're just like, yo, what's up? And then, you know, Laurel's just like, yo, Oliver's out there fighting ghosts, and I ran out of there because ghosts are scary. And they're just like, come here, we gotta get this dude's arm, you know, out of the rubble. But, you know, suddenly the freaking dead terrorist dudes decide to attack. So they're just like, hey, yo. Roy's just like, yo, guys, amputate my arm. What? And, you know, they do it. But, I mean, like, now Roy is armless, I guess. So, Oliver's just walking through the forest, you know, minding his own business with Yao Fei. And they reach the camp, but then they get captured. So, you know, they're just chilling, sitting in a net. So the other dudes, they get Roy back to the, you know, place, and he has his arm amputated, and, you know, he's sad. But Mia just starts bitching at everybody, and then whatever, I'm just gonna skip past this because I'm gonna have a heart attack if I keep talking about it. Anyway, Oliver just like over there chilling, sitting in his cage, and then starts to like cut his way out of it, but like Yao Fei's just like, yo, dude, breathe. And Oliver's just like, what the hell are you talking about? And Yao Fei's just like, spend more time with your family. And then he breaks them out using the sunlight and the magnifying glass, which he pulled out of his ass. So Diggle, he goes up to talk to Roy because, you know, he has his arm amputated. And Diggle just like, yo, Roy, man, it was my bad. I did this to you, you know, it was because of me that you had to have your arm amputated. Like, look, if I didn't come to you, this wouldn't have happened. Roy's just like, you know what? I feel better without my arm. Screw that arm. I will do it all over again. I mean, he didn't say that, but like, he was hella chill about it. He was just like, it's okay. You know, it's not a big deal. It's just an arm. What the hell was that? I mean, as far as I know from the comics, only Oliver gets his arm cut off, not Arsenal. So, is Roy gonna get a metal arm? Like, what the hell is going on here? I was so confused. It's kind of funny that Roy's just like so nonchalant about his arm getting cut off. But, you know, whatever. Apparently, he's like strong enough not to care. Anyway, Oliver shows back up, and like they're just like, yo, it's like we gotta stop fires, and the way we're gonna do that is to finish creating this bomb, because then apparently all the ghosts are gonna die or something. Anyway, so they go outside, and Oliver's just like, hey, yo, Fires, what's up? I'ma kill you. The Fires just like, come at me, bitch. And then they all start fighting, and then William's just like, yo, Oliver, you gotta come back here, because like you can't turn up the device without your DNA like nonsense. So Oliver goes back there, he touches the thing out, but it doesn't work. Then William's just like, sorry, that was my bad. Lila has to touch this thing. So Lila touches the thing out, all the ghosts die, and then Lila goes into a portal and disappears. So after that, we see Oliver like saying goodbye to everybody like one by one. Like he talks to Renee and Dinah. He's just like, you guys been good. It's okay. You know, we're just you know, watch out for the future or whatever. Then he goes and talks to Roy, who has his arm amputated, and you know, he's just like, how you doing? And Roy's just like, I'm good, bro. Maybe they put him on some morphine. I don't know. And so then William shows up, and you know, him and Oliver hug it out, and you know, whatever. So then Oliver goes up to Diggle, and he's just like, yo, Diggle, what's up, dude? And Diggle's just like, hey, man. So they talk for a little bit, and Oliver's just basically like, hey, yo, like, after all this is done, right, tell Felicity that I want both our kids to grow up together. And like Diggle just like, you got a fam. So then Oliver goes to the grave of his dad, and then friggin' Mia shows up, the bitch ass self, and so they say goodbye to each other. And then friggin' Lila shows back up in like full-on Harbinger costume, and she's just like, yo, crisis has begun. And then the sky turns all red. So that's something. And then we also see, like, from the Flash episode, what's his name? Wells is just like, hey, and then gets sucked into the portal thing again. So that was it. All in all, it was an okay episode. Honestly, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, to be fair. It was just kind of okay. I mean, Oliver saying goodbye to everybody was actually a pretty good scene, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, I mean, seeing Yao Fei was pretty cool. Seeing Fires was just like, whoa, this dude. But they didn't really get to do a lot together. The scenes between Oliver and Yao Fei was pretty good as well. But, you know, I'm still dying over the fact that Roy's hella chill about getting his arm cut off. That is like the funniest thing to me. If that was me, I'd be mad as hell. But Roy's just like, nah, it's okay. Like, what the hell, man? But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the last proper episode that we're gonna see Oliver, and so that kind of makes me sad. But you know, next week is Crisis, yay! So you know, look out for that, I guess. And thanks guys for watching. Peace out.